Torah this year is entitled "Must a Woman Cover Her Hair in Her Home?" So the sugya regarding kisoy harosh. So it's true the Gemara in Bracha does say that seir b'isha erev. That's regarding a woman's hair. Man is not supposed to say shema or other brachot when facing a woman's hair. That doesn't talk so much over there in brachot regarding a woman's obligation to cover her hair. That's regarding a man saying a bracha in front of a woman's uncovered hair. In Ketuvot, that's where the discussion is about a woman covering her hair. And the Rashi, Tosfos, Rambam, all the Rishonim talk about it based on the Gemara Ketuvot. It's a big sugya. A little bit of a summary. The in Kuf Tetvav in Even Ezer is one place, and Chaf Aleph in Even Ezer is another place, which is discussed in the Torah and in the Shulchan Aruch. The basic summary, according to Rav Yosef Karan the Beit Yosef and the Darkei Moshe, both commentary in Kuf Tetvav and Even Ezer, is there's actually 3 levels of hair covering. In the Rishut HaRabim, Midoraita, one has to just wear a kalta, some kind of a basket that they wore in those days. Now it would suffice Doraita. That's known as Dat Moshe. Dat Yehudit is to wear an additional covering as well that will cover more of the hair. That's Midoraita in the Shuk and the Drabanan in the Shuk. Then the next level is a Mavoi, where it's a popular area. It's not as populated as a Shuk, but it's much more populated, more than a Rishut HaYachid. Somewhere in the middle, and in such a place, the Rav Yosef Karo and the Dake and Beis Yosef and Darkei Moshe both say that a kalta is enough, and then you have in the Chatzer where she doesn't need to cover at all. That's how the Darkei Moshe Beis Yosef learned. Others want to learn the Bach, and others want to learn that in the Chatzer she cannot leave it totally uncovered. It's true that it implies that way in the Gemara, but no, when the Gemara says that in the Chatzer that it's all right, it just means all right that there's no penalty if she goes without a hair covering in the Chatzer, but she's not allowed to do that. So it's machloka between the Bach and the Beis Yosef and the Darkei Moshe regarding a Chatzer if one has to cover her hair or not. Lemaisa, there's a lot of details here in terms of applying these 3 levels. Halacha lemaisa today, we don't find too many people, if any, that base themselves on these 3 divisions. And there are various reasons, Minhagim Klal Yisrael, and therefore this setup with the 3 levels is very interesting in terms of Lumdus analyzing the sugya and the topic and the Gemara down to the Rambam and the commentaries, but it's not something that is applicable lemaisa unless someone talks it over with her Rav. Regarding the bayit, so the Chassam Sofer says that a woman should cover herself in the house as well. So Moshe says the whole machloka between the Bach and the Beit Yosef Darkei Moshe, that's regarding the Chatzer outside the house. That's where there was a discussion. But in the house, where does anyone say that a woman who's alone in the house has to cover her hair? Yes, you have the idea of kimchis. She was a big tzaddikus, and the Gemara talks about the fact that why was she rewarded with children who are all kohanim gedolim? It's because she never left her hair uncovered in that. So it's a very high level tzniut, but that's not din. So Chassam Sofer, you're saying it almost as din, and that's we don't hold. So a woman, according to Rav Moshe, can leave her hair uncovered in the house when she is alone. According to Rav Moshe, is when she is alone. So that is Rav Moshe's psak. So while Hasidim and many others will go like some sofer and always have the hair uncovered, hair covered in the house, even if there's no one around, Rav Moshe is saying in terms of din, a woman is in the house, there's no one there, she has no din of covering the hair. Yetz Hashem will continue in the next year. Shalom.